All right, his team began the season winning the Verona Tip-Off Classic, and their 7-2 record is the best start in 7 seasons for the program. My guest is Fordland head coach JJ Harrill. Coach, thank you for being on with me here.
Absolutely. Love talking to people. So let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, we got to talk about Fordland here. You returned 6 players from the squad who went 13 and 14 last year. How hungry is this team to get above 500 for the first time in 7 years as well?
Yeah. I mean, the boys have been talking about it. Even last year, we started off on a hot streak. I think we got to 10 wins before 5 losses last year. So I think at least that as a benchmark was the goal this season. And I think based on the hot start, especially winning that tournament early, the boys are looking at maybe even surpassing their own ideas for themselves, which I love because I'm hoping I can prove to them that I can push them beyond what they can do. Like that's the job is to push them, get the best version of them I can get every night and on the court and off the court. So
Yeah, and we're talking you just after your third straight win. This one over Gloria Deo Academy. Close one there, Coach. 3 points. What worked well for you guys in that game, and what's been working you so far so well this season?
yeah, I mean, I guess I'll try and not give out a free scouting report, but
Right.
we are successful when we convert in transition and when we execute on the offensive side of the floor. We tend to score more than we defend. Like if we win a game, we can have 80, 70, 80 points, or usually we rely on our scoring more than our defense. But um, last night, obviously, a lower scoring on both sides, so we had to play some more defense, and that's I think the other team scored 1 point in overtime last night, so that came down to defense. But usually, the scoring side of things in transition is what gets the job done for us.
Yeah, and coming up here, you've got a little bit of a break till you go to Walnut Grove. Considering continuing a 4 game road trip here,
Yeah.
um, what is you know I think it's to me, it's gonna be the battle of two places that have the best hospitality rooms. Okay, we just came from the girls basketball invite you guys just had. Oh my goodness, it was amazing food. Walnut Grove, also amazing food. But also you guys are looking to go there, get a win, come back, and keep this thing rolling. What do you think is gonna be key against them?
Yeah, they play at least so far this season against a lot of their opponents. They've played a matchup zone. I like that for us. I hope they come out in it just because we are so big athletic, especially at the forward position. We got a 6'5" sophomore who can score inside easily. We got a 6'2", 6'3" kid coming off the bench who can do the same. Another 6'2" super athletic kid that starts for us. So if they want to come out in a matchup zone or man, that's usually what makes me happy. I'm like, oh, okay, we can have some fun now. Last night we did struggle against the zone, a 1-3-1 zone, but we ended up, like you said, getting the win column there. So
Yeah, in the school seemed pretty excited about when I was talking to some of the folks there about both teams, but specifically about the kind of start that they thought you guys could get off to, and you guys have proven them correct. What has the buzz been like at the school, in the town of Fordland? What's it been like from your perspective as the head coach?
yeah, I think I'll speak for the boys because I'm not as in tune with the girls side of things, but we like this year a lot. We have everybody, like you said, coming back. All of our young kids are getting more playing time in JV because we have everybody either on varsity or like JV split up with pretty equal playing time. So everyone's getting to play a bunch. Everyone's having fun. We are succeeding in both JV and varsity levels. It's just been a lot of fun to be around the community, and it seems like there's more people there this year than last year, which is encouraging for me. Like I'm gonna be there if there's 2 people in the gym or 200 people in the gym, but it sounds games are a little bit louder this year, which I appreciate as the coach. So as far as the buzz, that's what I hear when you say that.
Coach, one of the things that jumped out at me was your win over Dora. They have a legendary head coach, coach uh, over there. Well, on the girls' side, when I was able to speak to him for the tournament that we were in, and when you guys dominated their boys program as well, and I think something that is kind of a benchmark because that's going to be that was your first district opponent that you have. You get to be in the same district as Hartville, which I'm sure is going to be fun at some point down the road. You saw them in the blue and gold last night.
Yeah.
But obviously you guys are building towards being the kind of program that has that kind of record that can go up against big teams like that. What do you guys talk about in terms of your goals and the things that you want to accomplish this year? How do you kind of chop it into baby steps, I guess?
Yeah, baby steps is a game at a time, and my puppy's biting my foot. Um,
What
let's go.
kind of dog is it?
Here, I'll show you.
Hello.
Like
Beautiful dog. Oh my goodness.
the golden retriever pup. But yeah, taking it a game at a time, really focusing on this is the game plan for right now. Even last night, it was, hey, we've played 4 quarters, but we just got to go take care of business this last quarter. So really a game at a time. I look forward to those district and conference opponents. If they're both if they're in both our conference and district, like you said, Hartville, also Norwood, also Mansfield this year. All really good teams, all really
Yeah.
well coached historically and currently, with a bunch of great kids on their team. Like that's the one thing about the Summit Conference is our kids are awesome. Like I haven't met a Summit Conference kid that I'm like, man, I glad I don't have to see him again. Like all of our kids are. That's what makes it so annoying when we get beat by them because it's like, oh, they're such cool kids. But yeah, taking it a game at a time. Even in my head, I'm a possession at a time because I know every game starts 0-0 and it goes up from there. So we start tied with everybody. Like we don't come into a game, even if it is a Hartville down 20.
Right.
Like they have to earn it. Yes, we get to play Hartville every year, but even this year, I was like, guys, they got to play us too. Like
Yeah.
I don't want to go into a game ever and be like, oh man, I don't know what we're gonna do here. It's like obviously that's my job is to make sure we're prepared, but I think it starts with the mindset of everything too.
Yeah, you know what? One of the big topics we're hearing, just fresh off of the blue and gold because they had the shot clock there. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking all the coaches what their thoughts are on the shot clock. What do you think about the shot clock? Is that something that should be implemented?
I I think I'm a fan of it. Like my favorite version, obviously I'm a high school coach, but my favorite version of basketball is college.
Yeah.
I just love the passion the players have and um how they just play so hard. And then obviously the NBA has a shot clock and but they start it for everybody at the collegiate level. Like some states have it now, some states don't. I think I'm a fan of it. I think it helps. I don't know that it changes outcomes of games. I think it helps your good teams be better. And if I'm trying to build a program that's a better team, I want us to be better. I want us to be more efficient. And I think a set time frame per possession helps us do that. Or hey, we didn't score that time. Go get a rebound and get us 20 more or 25 more seconds. So I'm a fan of it.
What would you say has been your favorite part of, I mean, coaching this season and just this squad? What are your things that you're enjoying the most about this start to the year?
Yeah. I think it goes back to kind of what you said, having everybody back. Like really building on those relationships as people, as players, players to coach, as teacher to student, just like being able to really understand how they receive information and relaying that as best as I can on a case by case basis. Like the relationship side of it has started to flow a lot. And you can see, like, if a player's upset, then it's like I can yell at one and he'll be like, oh, okay, I get it now. And but the other one, I bring them over, I'm like, hey, man, like, let's do better. And they're like, okay, I get it now. So it's just been that part of the personal dynamic, I would say.
Well, Coach, you've done such a great job with this team in the start, and congratulations to you on that. Is there anything I didn't ask you about this team and kind of get an inside look of how this has happened and how this start has happened? Anything I didn't ask you about that I should ask you, you think?
Mm, that's a really good question. We work we work hard. I mean, all our boys they commented about a tournament, but all of them are like sick right now, and I'm like, are you sure you want to be in a holiday tournament when all of us have the common cold or worse? And they're like, yeah, you're right. I'm like, sometimes, but we work really hard. And even though sometimes like the box score doesn't show it, or I think the score should have been different, like my boys play hard every single night, and that's all I can ask of them. I got to light a fire under them, but not as often as I would say other coaches do. Like they want to compete, and that's what I really appreciate about my boys is even if even if the score is not great or if the score is great, they're still going out there looking to get better, looking to have fun, and like I said, looking to compete. I think that's the only thing I would add, unless you think of another one.
No, that's why I always ask that at the end of the thing because I've done these interviews before, and a coach will be like, "Oh, you should have asked me about this." I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to give every coach an opportunity to say that because you never know, right? That's why we're
Yeah.
doing this because we actually haven't gotten a chance to come to one of your games yet, but we saw the start here, and so I'm glad that we got to talk to you about it and kind of get the inside of what's going on with your program here.
Yeah. Thanks for talking to me.
Awesome. Hey, thanks for having me. Happy New Year to you and your family. Have an awesome break for however until Saturday when you play again here. And look forward to seeing you out there on the court.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thanks a lot, Coach. See you.